When I first got wounded, sometime on the helicopter flight, I had a conversation with God. Basically, just asked Him if I could live and return to my daughter and my wife.
He's a Marine who served 2 combat tours in Iraq, and he was severely wounded in Iraq in 2006 by a roadside bomb.
Dirt. I hit a pressure plate mine, and immediately just, super loud explosion, ringing in my ears. So I looked down, and there's 2 huge gaping holes in my camis. I was faced with a pretty tough decision. I had to decide whether or not I wanted the doctor to go ahead and cut off both my legs above the knee or to do limb salvage. If I went with the limb salvage option, it was going to be a whole lot more surgeries, and I would never be able to run again. And I was, basically going to go through a couple of years worth of rehabilitation and surgery.
Michael Blair came to us through Walt Fricke at the Veterans Airlift Command. We were looking for a student who we could take from 0 flight experience to his sport pilot's license. In this airplane, the Remos GX, the sweepstakes airplane, is the first time we've ever used the sweepstakes airplane to train a new pilot.
Well, I went back through some notebooks that I found in storage, and I found a list of goals that I had at one point. And one of those was learning how to fly. Another one was skydiving, which I might not ever get to do again. The most interesting thing is that a lot of those have been accomplished since being injured.
In some ways, he would make any instructor look like a genius because he is very hardworking, he's very determined, he's got excellent hand-eye coordination, and when you show him a maneuver, he learns it very quickly, and he is not at all shy. I
had a tendency from the beginning to just bank it into a 30-degree or more bank and turn the airplane and pull a little bit of G's on the plane and whatnot.
He's not at all subtle.
So I had to tone that down a little bit.
Doesn't do subtlety. He's a very in-your-face sort of bulldog, and it's like you either praise him and pat him on the head, or you roll up a newspaper and smack him on the nose. But there's no in between.
I think that definitely the Remos is the right aircraft to learn in. It's easy to handle. It's got like I said, all the updated avionics equipment, and it's got your traditional avionics equipment, so you get to learn about both.
Michael Blair, in talking about what flying means to him, he doesn't talk about it as a transportation tool. He doesn't talk about it as an academic sort of exercise. The way he looks at it is it's a way that has broadened his horizons. It showed him that he's capable of doing things that he did not think were possible.
By this accomplishment, I think that I'm more prepared mentally to accomplish just about any task that's set before me. I think that the level of study and time that I put into this, where do I apply that to any other aspect of my life? I can't see myself failing as long as I put the effort into it.
Well done, Bulldog. Excellent effort. Way to go. We're proud of you.